So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. Massimo Otto. Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of this game.
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's good play from him.
Gattuso. And it's Pepe. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ambitious ball here. That looks a good ball through. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gattuso. That's Rijkaard. Pele knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Nice looking ball. Gattuso calmly anticipates. And this is Ronaldinho. Very nicely done. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. What a save! Terrific reactions!
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Fired deep. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
No, that's been intercepted. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found some space. Oh, shooting chance! It's 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has 2. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Half an hour played now. And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. Platini. And it's Rijkaard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pelé.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nesta. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit. Gattuso. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. Hit into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Over to the left. Oh, this looks sharp. Passes short and sharp. Rijkaard. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Milan have their second corner now. Milan are looking to go forward now. Takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Bullet! Nedved did well to stay calm there. That's a good ball out wide. Odo. And here's Gullit. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's the shot! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Serginho. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
And he welcomes it in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9, Ibrahimovic.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Marquinhos. Out to the left it goes. Looking for options for movement. Plays it across. And he's taking no chances there. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski. Van Nistelrooy.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good vision. Shot and a chance! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 12.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Milan go into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never.
Could be danger here.
Il numero 30, Messi.
That looks a decent ball. Serginho has it out wide and in space.
Il numero 3, Bale.
Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he has been fouled there. This is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Gattuso. That's a good run he's making there. Into the last 5 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's only too happy to take that back. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, super ball! And Messi! It's a goal! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Spain with the corner, they're first. Guti gets flagged offside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Ibrahimovic, played into space. Oh, good take in a good area. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they... Oh, he's been caught on it here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Picked out Ibrahimovic!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. trying to hit the front line here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. And the shot! Goal! Spain! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? How Kubasi makes the interception. And it's Iniesta. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. Now it's Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That's a cute ball.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. And a chance! And this is Ibrahimovic, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal, and it's made its way to him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. David Villa. Shot at goal! He's scored! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now he's got space here. Oh, he's onto this. He's on. It's Morientes! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Morientes really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now it's Neymar. Iniesta.
Oh, really well played.
Iniesta, he gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Piqué calmly anticipates. Oh, delightful ball. Thuram. And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again then.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Neymar. This looks promising. Great chance! And he's there to belt it away. Pirlo. And here's Iniesta. That's an excellent interception. It's a good run down the right. That is a great pick out. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rodri looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Morientes is herring after that one. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sergi. It's a searching pass. Guti looking to run onto it. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Iniesta threads one in. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Takes a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Cleared without hesitation. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Dembele. Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work...
Ibrahimovic! There was plenty of power on that.
Cambio di giocatori.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And the shot's on here.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's Pedri.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Pedri
And the finish! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Here comes the corner. Milan have their second corner now.
Header comes in!
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Ambitious ball here. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And that's a real chance missed. Milan have their third corner. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that's well seen too. Guardiola. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
In with the challenge. Rodri. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bale. And this is Nedved. Delivers with wit. Casillas claims it. Safe hands. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Is there any...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender.
And that is that. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Milan leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to play it through. Vieira. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And it's Michel Platini. Well, that looks a cracking ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bale. That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thinks about the shot. Cross flung in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Iniesta chips it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Roberto Carlos, now it's Messi.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. Ibrahimovic. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. Bergomi. Well, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. Shot at goal! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Maldini aims beyond the defence.
He's found a way through. Maldini.
And they've got a throw.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Vieira. And it's Iniesta.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. And this is Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. Looking for a runner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Messi. Iniesta. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business. Now he's got space here. Oh, that was vital. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice looking ball.
Bergomi
Spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Vieira.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Maldini.
Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. It's gone out for a throw-in. Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. That's really well manoeuvred. Iniesta. Now it's Bale. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's a key interception. Iniesta. And the finish! truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan take the lead. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bale puts them all in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
8.
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Pirlo. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 46.
And that has been cleared. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the ball's gone astray. And this is Ronaldo. Shot! He scores! That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Vieira. Well, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Delivers with whip. And that has been knocked clear. Half an hour gone in the second half.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bout of passing here. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
30.
second corner of the game.
Messi. Numero 3. Bale. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Rooney. Il numero 6. Roberto Carlos. Attenzione, una
That's a decent
sostituzione.
clearance. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Fired deep to... Oh, smashing header! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Some good work on the right flank here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's a searching pass. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rooney.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played right into his path. Rooney! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And here's Dembele. And he's in on goal. He's found some space. Elects to cross. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Iniesta. And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Ibrahimovic, over to the left. Nesta cuts out the pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira cuts it out, crossed into the middle. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. But it is clear to... Oh, what has happened here? And it's Valverde. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's going to be a booking. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but... And the shot! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a This is And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, important interception. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. That's a little off target. Played back in. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Dembele. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it into space. Bergami gets a foot in and wins the ball. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dembele gets into a good position. Valverde is the team's great visionary, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ibrahim, there's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again. Bale. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. Leicester gets across to intercept that. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Iniesta. And this is Bale. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rodri. Tries to play it through. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Ferdinand clears it away. Dembele has created one goal already. Vieira. For Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a searching pass. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pirlo. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. That's an excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Valverde flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Bastia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo, nicely shaped ball. And he whipped a header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rodri gets it clear. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Bale. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
All he
12.
needs to do is to place this between the goalposts
Iniesta.
and basically let them attack it.
Pirlo.
It's the keeper's ball.
Lasciano il campo per
Bastia
il numero
are
20.
looking to go forward
il numero
now.
14. Il numero 46. Attenzione, un cambio.
Rodri, just about up to 75 minutes. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bastia finding their passes.
Bastia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Distributed tidily. Goes long and straight. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Nedved. Crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's Dembele. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Milan can breathe again, just. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nesta with the clearance. Pedri. And this is Hullet. Now it's Nedved. Hullet. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nedved. It's a promising position. Hullet plays it in. Here comes another cross. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?